Alright guys, so I tried to keep things as relatively lighthearted as I can, but this is going to be a bit more of a serious video, just due to the nature of what I'm even talking about. Of course you guys can read, you see the title of this video, and this video is about the PewDiePie scandal, what happened on the events of that stream that was, that PUBG stream recently. In case you guys have not heard, PewDiePie was playing PUBG, and he, in frustration, called somebody the N-word, and things are bad. So, I want to go ahead and start this off, though, by saying I don't at all, condone his actions. I don't think that is an okay thing to do. I think that's pretty crappy of him, and I definitely, I'm not a PewDiePie apologist by any means. I do think it's bad what he did. But I'm not here to talk about that. I'm here to talk about the aftermath, the fallout, what else is going to happen as a result of this, and it's not looking good. YouTube has been in a pretty perpetual gray area state when it comes to streaming, YouTube videos of video games and things like that in regards to fair use and all the like. Looks like that's pretty much all about the change, which does affect all of us. Of course, I'm talking about Sean Vanaman, or however you pronounce his name. He's an employee at the company who made Firewatch, Campo Santa, and he is threatening PewDiePie with a DMCA takedown of any of PewDiePie's Firewatch content and any future Campo Santo games that PewDiePie may choose to stream or make videos on in the future. This is a full copyright strike DMCA takedown claim on any of PewDiePie's content just for disagreeing with what he said in an unrelated stream that had nothing to do with them, their game, or their company. So what does this mean for the future of YouTube if this goes through? So there's literally two possible outcomes from this. Assuming Sean, his company, and they take this, they DMCA it, PewDiePie fights back, this goes to court, and they win. If they win, that means fair use is pretty much over. There is no streaming, there is no video making that isn't scrutinized to the developers or publishers' wishes. Anytime you get a video flagged or taken down, there's no fighting that. There is no fair use concerns anymore. If a dev doesn't like your face, they don't like you, they don't like what you said, they don't like anything, they don't like what you said in the video, they could take down bad reviews. Who cares? It's fair use. You show gameplay, you talk about the game, you do something else, that is their property if this goes through. That is where I'm concerned. If this goes to court and goes bad, there's a reason nobody really wants to delve into the gray area of fair use and things of the sort. It's because it's so undefined, so hard to pin down, and with YouTube as a content distributor of this stuff, not just YouTube, Twitch, and any of the other sites, Mixer, VidMe, all that stuff that has gaming content, they're distributing this stuff. And yeah, technically, if we're going into it, this is the developers and publishers' intellectual properties that are being streamed and made videos on through fair use, being put onto a third-party site. And of course, Sean also made a tweet saying that he actively does support video makers and streamers, and that he's giving out codes and stuff. They're trying to work with streamers. I'm not saying that Sean is going to pull any of this crap, but I'm saying that if this goes to court and actual laws and rules are put in place, this can go bad really quickly. I don't want to see a world in which YouTube or whatever site exists where a bad review or criticism or whatever can be taken down, DMCA'd in fact, just because they don't like what you said. This is the slippery slope we're getting on. The arguments made is how much is too much, how far is too far. And I think we're getting there. We're slowly getting there. I don't think all this needs to be done over a racial slur done by on a unrelated stream. That's the worst part, is that he didn't even do it in a Firewatch stream or anything. It was some unrelated stream. That means you could say for example you're a YouTuber, you make a YouTube video reviewing whatever, Sonic Mania. Wow, I'm working on a review for that right now. You're reviewing Sonic Mania, you give it a really good score, and you give some other game a really bad score. Well, that developer can be like, hey, we didn't like the review that you gave, so we don't like what you're saying about our games or anything like that. We're just going to DMCA all your videos, that way no one can see them and you'll get a copyright strike. Like, that's a possibility, and that's scary. Obviously, the other possibility I mentioned, like I said, there's two possibilities. They either take this to court. Actually, there's three possibilities. They either take this to court and win, take this to court and lose, or this doesn't go to court and it's settled, out of pocket later. So if they take this to court and lose, obviously nothing changes. Hopefully that means that some guidelines are put into place that actively benefit us. Fair use, getting legally bound so developers can't pull this crap in the future. Obviously, if they decide to settle this out of court, then there will be no legal action and everything remains hunky-dory. PewDiePie's future and the future of this devs are uncertain, but all that matters is that YouTube as a platform and Twitch and all that other stuff as a whole has remained untouched. That's really what I care about. I know that sounds really cynical and really jaded of me, but honestly, the PewDiePie drama is the least of my concerns right now, with developers literally threatening to DMCA him over his opinion, or not even his opinion, just his word usage. Because, I mean, look, I've met Felix. He's not a racist. I'm going to get shit for this, I know. He's not a racist, but yeah, no, he's always had a bit of a mouth, has not always said things very politically correct, and slurs are up there. I mean, I don't think that's very good. Even being half black as I am, I've grown up around a lot of people who use all that language and stuff. I don't agree with it personally. I don't agree with him saying it either, especially him being like one of the biggest freaking YouTubers, the biggest YouTuber, the face of YouTube. God, Felix, why you gotta do this? You're the face of YouTube. You're the reason the apocalypse is happening. Just shut up, Felix. But I gotta say, he's not a racist, okay? People are blowing this out of proportion. It's okay to be offended, and it's okay to criticize his actions, but I think some people are jumping into conclusions, and a legal action being taken over this, I think, is a little too far. This video is a huge rant, I know. I'm sorry, I couldn't help it, because this is very important to me, because this matters, this affects everybody. This is literally like one of the biggest things going on in YouTube right now. I can't not talk about this, and I'm very passionate about this stuff, so it's going to come off in the form of a rant. I'm sorry, you're just going to have to deal with it. This video is like 8 minutes longer than it needed to be, I know, but it's over now. That's my piece. That is my 2 cents. What do you guys think about this? I'm legitimately kind of scared, not gonna lie, but hopefully it doesn't get too bad. I mean, one of those 3 things is gonna happen. Let's just hope it's the other 2. Law of large numbers means that out of the 3 things that are possible to happen, it's more likely that one of the 2 is gonna happen. That's what I hope for. So let's just hope that this doesn't go to court and end in some horrible YouTube regulations that make everyone hate life, because the adpocalypse is already doing that. Leave a comment down below with what you guys think, and I'll see you in the next one. Stay classy, guys.